Ever since I was a child, my dreams have never been just dreams. They are intense, vivid, and often feel more real than my waking life. I remember them in detail, and frequently I am aware within them, lucidly navigating these alternate realities. One night, I dreamt of a world where everyone was blind. In this dream, I found myself in a society where sight was non-existent. There were no displays of status, fashion, or opulence. Cars, clothes, and appearances had no value. Without the ability to see, people lived more generously and with greater compassion. They helped each other out of necessity. As I continued to explore this world, I noticed the profound impact of blindness on societal norms. People developed heightened senses of hearing and touch, allowing them to perceive and appreciate the world in new ways. Music, storytelling, and tactile art became central to culture, enriching lives and fostering deeper connections. There were no advertisements or billboards, as visual marketing was obsolete. Instead, people relied on word of mouth and personal recommendations, strengthening community ties. The absence of visual distractions allowed for more meaningful interactions and education in this world was also transformed. Children learned through hands-on experiences and collaborative projects, enhancing their creativity and problem-solving skills. Teachers focused on developing empathy and emotional intelligence, preparing students to contribute positively to society. Healthcare improved as well, with a focus on holistic well-being. Doctors and therapists worked closely with patients, using touch and conversation to diagnose and treat illnesses. Mental health was prioritized, and communities provided robust. I marveled at the lack of prejudice and discrimination. Without the ability to judge others based on appearance, people were more accepting and inclusive. Friendships and partnerships formed based on shared values and interests rather than superficial traits. In this dream, I experienced a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. The world, though blind, was more enlightened in many ways. The absence of visual cues allowed people to see each other for who they truly were, fostering a deep sense of belonging and connection. One day, I had a conversation with a woman named Maria. She was an elder in the community and had experienced the transition from a sighted world to a blind one. How did people adapt to this new way of life? I asked her. Maria smiled gently. At first, it was difficult. People were scared and uncertain, but gradually we learned to rely on one another. We realized that our sight had been a barrier to truly connecting with each other. Now we value what really matters: kindness, empathy. Another time, I spoke with a young artist named Daniel. He created intricate sculptures that people could touch and feel. How do you find inspiration for your art? I asked. Daniel's face lit up. I listened to the world around me, the sounds, the textures, the emotions. I want my art to tell a story that anyone can experience, regardless of their ability to see. It's about capturing the essence of life and sharing it in a way that touches the soul. His passion was infectious, and I could see how the absence of sight had allowed for a deeper appreciation of the other senses. I continued to meet people from all walks of life, each contributing to this harmonious society in their own unique way. The world I had dreamt of was not perfect, but it was filled with a sense of unity and purpose. As I delved deeper into this dream world, I encountered a man named Robert, who was a former engineer. He had once worked on creating advanced visual technology, but had since embraced the new way of life. "Do you miss being able to see?" I asked him. Robert pondered my question for a moment. "At first, yes. It was a tremendous loss. But over time, I realized that sight had often clouded my judgment. I became more aware of my other senses and found new ways to appreciate the world." Now I focus on creating technologies that enhance our other abilities rather than rely. As we sat around a fire, a young girl named Lily approached me. "What's your favorite part of living here?" I asked her. Lily grinned. "I love how everyone helps each other. We don't judge based on looks, and we always try to be kind. My friends and I create our own games and stories, and it's so much fun." I also met an elderly man named Samuel, who had been a community leader for many years. He shared his wisdom with me, reflecting on the changes he had witnessed. "Blindness taught us to be more introspective and compassionate," Samuel said. "We learn to listen, to feel, and to understand each other on a deeper level. It's not about what we see, but how we connect with one another." Then one day I met a group of musicians who used their heightened senses to create mesmerizing melodies. They invited me to join them, and as we played together, I felt a profound connection to the music and the people around me. It was as if the absence of sight had unlocked new dimensions of creativity and expression. The dream world I experienced was a powerful reminder of what humanity could achieve when we look beyond appearances and focus on what truly matters. It was a utopia where everyone was valued, where differences were celebrated, and where empathy and compassion were the foundations of society. When I finally awoke from this dream, I was filled with a renewed sense of hope and determination. The vision of this blind world stayed with me, guiding my actions and inspiring me to create a more compassionate and connected reality in my waking life. If you've watched until here, I have a secret for you. You are part of the 1% that will know and see what others can't. We are connected through these experiences, these dreams. What I saw in that parallel universe wasn't just a vision, it was a glimpse into a reality that could unfold if we don't change our ways. This knowledge is both a burden and a gift. It binds us, making us the keepers of a truth that can change everything. With this understanding comes great responsibility. Use your knowledge to inspire change, to encourage others to look beyond the surface and see the bigger picture. Every action we take today shapes our future. Stay vigilant, stay hopeful, and know that together we can create a better world. Join our community of open-minded individuals who share this vision. Together, we can spread this awareness and work towards a future where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. Share this story with others who are willing to see and understand, those who are ready to make a difference. Remember, you are not alone. We are connected, and through our collective efforts, we can ensure that the future is one of hope, unity, and compassion. Let's use this knowledge wisely and work together to build a better world.